at Superior Works Cinema, where we watch all the movies. Today's movie is a random movie review of the latest Jet Li film, Badges of Fury. This is the Hong Kong Blu-ray release. The US release is coming out soon. So, I really love Jet Li. I have all of his movies. I am a Jet Li completist in that regard. I want to point out something interesting. Look at the cover of the Hong Kong release, and then go check out the cover of what's going to be the US release. I don't like when they do this. You'll notice the US release features Jet Li alone in the movie, doing some martial arts. Well, first of all, Jet Li is not the star of this movie by any means. He appears in this movie similar to how Jackie Chan was in Shaolin, where he is a overextended cameo at best. He's kind of a nod character, and then that's it. So this is not a Jet Li movie. This is a Zhang movie. Completely. It is done by first-time director Wang Zi Ming, and this is his first movie. He's got 3 great martial artists in this movie, and first of all, if you go into this movie expecting a martial arts film, you're gonna be pissed, because this is a lot of wire work, and I don't mean wire work like Once Upon a Time in China. I mean, it's bad wire work. And something I haven't seen except in the Green Hornet US movie, CGI inserted into your kung fu. Now, I could accept some of that when you got people who can't fight. If we're gonna make a kung fu movie with, you know, I don't know, Mel Gibson and Robert De Niro, fine, give me wires and CGI. They can't fight. But with the caliber of several of the actors' martial arts skills in this movie, I've seen them. I mean, like Chapo Long and other films. They can fight really good, and we all know Jet Li can. So, what the hell is up with the CGI fight scenes and wire work? They're not superheroes. The story is, it's a cop action comedy, way heavy on the comedy. A lot of in-jokes. There is a funny scene where they're talking to Jet Li about, they're trying to find a pirate that does torrenting or something, and he's like, "Well, that's no big deal." And well, they're stealing films, you know, current high box office films like Fearless and Sorcerer and White Snake, and he's like, "Oh, well, then that is serious." That's kind of funny, but unfortunately, that's where the humor kind of ends. I can see where he's going for almost a Wang Jing kind of comedy here, but I don't know, it just doesn't work. It's not funny. I didn't laugh at any of the jokes. The last fight scene is kind of cool, but there's so much wire and CGI, it just sucks the life out of the fight scene. I hate it. I went into this movie with extremely low expectations because I heard some early reviews when it was out at the cinemas, and everybody said it basically sucked. So it's not like I was disappointed. And Ocean's Heaven, great movie. I don't mind actors like Jet Li or Jackie or any of them doing alternate types of movies. I mean, Donnie Yen does romantic comedies, well, small appearances, but he does them, and they're fine. But the problem is this movie just isn't any good. It's all over the place. The fight scenes are odd. It reminds me of a poorly made children's film. If you went into this expecting a weak kids movie, it might be okay. But my God, I was disappointed. I mean, they're kicking. Again, they don't have superpowers, but they're using this weird CGI to overemphasize moves and like show people get kicked back really far into a car. You could have done this with practical wire effects too. Why the CGI? Because and that's important because the CGI really sticks out. I'm not sure why Jet Li's in this movie unless he's friends with Zhang Wang. I don't know. This hurts me to say it, but this movie isn't any good. If you are a Jet Li completist, watch it. Otherwise, I don't know. This is one of the most disappointing Hong Kong movies I've seen in a while. Because I usually like everything Jet Li's in. I mean, even when they, you know, I thought at least the fight scenes could be pretty cool. And the last one isn't bad. It isn't bad. That's going to give it some points on here. But other than that, I definitely don't recommend this. I'm going to give the movie a 4 out of 10. And that's strictly because a couple of jokes are pretty funny. The last fight scene is pretty cool. There's a couple brilliant moments in the fight scenes, but again, then they're all kind of ruined by some weird CGI shots shoved in there. The disc itself, I mean, it's a Hong Kong release, not a lot of extras, but the picture quality's fine, so 9 out of 10 on it. Again, Badges of Fury, check it out if you really want to see it. It's not horrible enough to be funny because it's horrible. It just falls flat on a lot of levels. I definitely don't recommend it. If you're a big Jet Li fan, you're really going to be disappointed because he's only in it brief parts and it's a very small parody type role. So that's what you have. Here's looking forward to his next one. Hopefully it'll be a better movie. Anyway, hope you like the video, share it out, give me any comments, and we'll see you next time here at Movie Mayhem.